Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. Always a pleasure to have Kathy Buckworth joining us on the show. We're a number of different hats. Today we're coming in under the writer title with Simpatico.
We are the writer title with Simpatico. We're talking about Family Day, and Family Day, of course, goes across several things in terms of how do you parent, what do you do on that, do you travel? So we've actually just popped up an article I wrote for Simpatico on the top places that people are going on Family Day. Family Day is only in Ontario, Manitoba, and Saskatchewan. I don't know if you knew that. So there's only a certain number of places that are heavily visited, but Ottawa is one of the top places.
It was great to see, but it's also one of those weekends that pop up and you don't really think too much about it until you're in the midst of family weekend and you're like, now what?
And I think this year in particular, because it's been so mild out, it's like usually we're really looking forward to that midwinter break. So what happens, I think, with a lot of parents, it's like, we'll just figure out what to do. The kids will hang out. They end up beating each other up. You know, you end up yelling at them. It's not good. So my strategy always is to have a schedule that is flexible but fixed. And what I mean by that is making sure that you ask the kids, do they want to do something in particular? This is a free day to try to do things like go skiing with them. Maybe they want to play board games. Maybe they want to, I brought a sort of an assortment of things because kids sometimes will surprise you in terms of what they want to do. Sometimes they just want to hang it at home with mom and dad, but sometimes they do want to get out and have an adventure. I'm all about the free things. Get out and explore your own city as a tourist. Make a scavenger hunt of your own city. Like, get the kids out and engage because the weather's supposed to be pretty mild.
And when you look at this, I mean, it's a gorgeous shot that you have right there of the Ottawa Canal. Is it nice to see that Ottawa really pops up as one of these places that there are so many things to do?
So many things, so many great museums, so many great events and things go on. Of course, Winterlude is wrapping up at the end of the weekend as well. If you are at home or not able to get to Ottawa, there's some great things you can do at home with your kids. And like I said, I think a key to making it fun and keeping it, you know, sort of in their minds in terms of what we're going to do next is making a bit of a schedule and saying, okay, well, you know what, we're going to have family board games from 9 till 10. And I brought out some of my favorites because they're sort of learning games like Scrabble, Bananagrams for the older kids. And these are learning games helping with their spelling, etc. Team up if they're young, lots of fun. Reading, of course. Now, Lorax is big right now because the movie's coming out. So this is a great book to read with your kids now, obviously an old classic from Dr. Seuss. And read books before you go and see the movie. As they're older, maybe read, you know, The Hunger Games and take them to see that movie when that comes out. So getting them engaged in reading with sort of an end reward of going out to a movie.
We're going to read the book over the next
and then we're going to go
and your reward
to
will
the
be
movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Crayons, coloring, all that sort of thing. But again, you know, sometimes we say let's do arts and crafts, and all I got in the house is like a roll of toilet paper and a dried up marker. Like, it's not good. So you want to make sure you get that stuff in advance. Lots of stores are closed on Family Day. So go to the dollar store, go anywhere and pick up some arts and crafts. Love technology too, of course. This Explorer Leap Pad was the hot toy last Christmas. You couldn't get your hands on it for good reason. It's a touchpad screen. The kids can make videos. It's a camera. There's 100 learning book apps on it. Great toy for sort of the 4 to 9 age crowd. So again, if you're looking for them to fill in some time, if you have to get some work done, or, you know, we still have lives on Family Day too.
When you said there's 100, so there's already 100.
There's 100 apps available. It comes with 2 or 3, and then you go online and you can download the rest of them. You can track your child's learning progress too, which is
great
awesome.
for travel.
Great for travel, and it's little. This pen actually attaches on with a little rope, so you're not going to lose it. They can't. They're not going to destruct it.
They always have the extras, which I finally realized once we started losing all of those.
Older kids, of course, a tablet is a great idea. This is the Samsung Galaxy tablet that I picked up from the mobile shop. Terrific tablet, great visuals. Again, for the older child, if you want to watch a movie, if they don't all want to watch the same thing. And again, focus on the free. There's tons of free apps available. Angry Birds, the original version, is free. You know, 60 million downloads later, they can't be wrong. There's all kinds of great learning apps on here too. There's a great one called The Puzzler, which I like, which is just moving puzzles around. There's all kinds of spelling and word games. Again, so maybe keep some fun in it, but get some learning in there as well, and make sure they understand that this is a day for everybody to have a good time.
Absolutely. The Puzzler.
The Puzzler, yes. And Cut the Rope. Have you played Cut the Rope?
No, but right now I'm making a list in my head
right
now of things that you suggest. And of course, you can check out the article at simpatico.ca.
Under the lifestyle, under the travel section for the top places people are going. And so if you are going to these places, some tips about what to do in those cities.
Perfect. Always a pleasure,
Thanks,
Kathy.
Leanne.
We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll check back in with Sarah Freemark this morning. She's testing out her sweet tooth. She's going to attempt to bake. I think she's going to do a great job at trying that strudel. We're back at the cake shop after this.